First
Shivani.
say,
What?
has the camera started?
Yes, it has. They always said camera rolling.
Sorry, hi everyone.
I'm Shivani, I'm 24. I'm an actor and this is my mom.
Hi, I'm Neela. I am 56 years old and I'm a homemaker and I enjoy my profession. Shivani has always been very enthusiastic about doing new things. Once I think it was our anniversary and she had made a full plan of some cooking, and I was really taken aback because she bought on her own some decorations.
How old was I?
She was hardly like 12 years old. Shivani was always very lively and she was more matured by her age those days, and always looking for the new things in everything, whether we go to restaurant or movie, and very well behaved child. So that's very good. And now she is like a more friend to me than my daughter. She always loved to distribute and share with her classmates. And then once she was into secondary school, she would demand that, Mom, people are asking for this kind of food, that kind of food. Can you please prepare more so that I can share with my friends? The best quality of her which made me proud was that she will prepare everything, planning on the previous day before going to bed, including her shoes and socks. She will align everything together that in the morning I don't have time to look for all the things. Everything is nicely, neatly arranged and packed. So very neatly packed everything. That was the best proud moment for me, because when a child is growing up, sometimes it is bothering the parents to wake them up early morning, as early as 6. She used to wake up even at 5:45 on her own. She'll put the alarm. Once it goes off, she will get up.
Yeah. For me, it was mostly because I wanted to, I mean, it sounds a bit selfish, but I wanted to showcase the unique equation that I have with my mom. And I say equation more than relationship because everybody has a nice, I mean, most people have a nice relationship with their mom, but the two of us have this very nice synergy in the kitchen where we split the workload, and oftentimes, especially in the last maybe 2 years, because my mom has been undergoing some health setbacks, I kind of step in and I cook at times more often than I used to when I was younger. And I don't think that that is something you would find in every single home. So I wanted to use this as an opportunity to show it to the world that this is a possibility that can exist in your homes as well if the need arises.
Because the minute Shivani said that, Mom, there is some event about the Mother's Day, would you like to come along with me for cooking demo? So I said, why not? I'm always enthusiastic. She also knows the reason that Mom will never deny.
Yeah.
And this is something we always work together for when it comes to cooking, especially when we have more guests at home. She is always a helping hand to me.
I think the first dish my mom already described, which is that disaster of a risotto I made when I forgot to wash the rice. But I think I kind of continued experimenting for a few years after that. I was much younger than 12 actually when I made the first dish. I think I was probably 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, I was 8 or 9 years old. And then a few years later when my mom went to India, I think it was the very first time that she left me in charge of the kitchen, because my sister was studying full-time and my dad was working full-time. And this was way before pre-pandemic, so the concept of working from home and the option was never available to my sister and my dad. So I was kind of left in charge of the kitchen at like 12 or 13 years old. And that's when I started developing confidence in the recipes that my mom had taught me. I think the very first thing that I attempted was this very common dish we make in our household called mixed dal, which is essentially a lentil curry, which is a combination of like 5 types of lentils, and we make it with tomatoes, onions, ginger, garlic, lime, some other spices, and it's meant to be a very homely staple meal. And I made it together with some steamed rice and some stir-fried cabbage. And my mom wasn't around to experience it, but I think it was the very first time my father was completely impressed with what I cooked because I was so young. And then he said that in the absence of my mom, like for the first time, he felt like he had
He doesn't
very,
have to worry.
Yeah, like he said it was the first time he had like taste of home, which even he feels he cannot replicate with his own recipes.
I fully agree.
Yeah. So I think that's a formative memory for me with regard to some of the first things that I cooked.
Cooking together is like,
it's comfort.
it's so much comfort, personal touch, and when you work together, you advise each other what is right, what is wrong. That's how, even if Shivani is younger than me, if something is good to learn from her, I always admire that quality. That don't ever get your ego hurt. If you are wrong or right, that doesn't matter. Always look for the best advice.
So I would say it means comfort and new experiences. Ready?
Hi guys, welcome to Cook for Mom Season 2, and today I have Shivani and Neela with me. I'm Jauz, your host, and we are at 6 Production New Kitchen, carpentry nicely done up by Elique, and it's actually Singapore's first ever smart kitchen by Möwe. So when I say smart kitchen, it actually means that I can actually control the appliances simply through an app. It's really very convenient, and it can also save a lot of hassles. So today we have a mother and daughter team cooking for us a North Indian cuisine. Yes. And I can see so many nice ingredients, and I'm very ready to eat this special rice that they soak for 1 hour.
Saffron rice, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what they can show us today.
So my mom is going to be working on the stuffed potato flatbread, which is also called Aloo Paratha in Hindi, and I will be working on the curry that goes with it, which is called kadai paneer. Just that today, instead of paneer, which is a cottage cheese, we'll be making kadai tofu because one, we couldn't find the paneer in the grocery store, and secondly, I think it's just more vegan friendly and more healthy.
Vegan friendly.
It is indeed, definitely.
I always feel that the best part of homemade food is that it's healthier. You use the best raw material when it comes to oil, because now we are all looking at the saturated fat, monosaturated fat, all these things.
Who is a better chef?
My mom, obviously, because everything
And I
that I
would
know,
say
I
it's
know
my
from
mom,
her.
so it's passed from generations to generations. Yeah. This is cumin powder, a little bit of amchur powder, that is dry mango powder, for little bit of sourness. Now goes the salt.
Whenever I see this, it makes me very happy because there's so many colors.
Yeah. Turmeric is good for blood purifying, and it has anti-inflammatory properties. So even if you have sore throat, you can have hot water with turmeric. Can I check? Yeah. No, let it cook.
Okay.
Your smart kitchen is really very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Very well designed. Shall I keep this over here?
Mami, ta akhariya par muke dena?
No, that will ruin my curry.
Okay.
See, my
So
paratha is
pretty.
successful.
Wow.
I think I need to reduce the flame.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do.
4.
Put it down. So the gravy's done. So stir frying tofu,
So that
bell
was the
peppers, and onion, and then we'll coat them with the gravy. Yeah.
Wow. Honey, it really feels like curry already. Here.
Just making a quick lime refresher. So this has, I think the purpose of this drink is, it's not necessarily Indian or South Asian, but we often make it when we have guests over at the house, and we kind of serve it as they come in.
It's called appetizer refresher.
Yeah, exactly.
The appetizer drink.
Exactly, to kind of cool them down and welcome them.
We are more or less done.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we have come to the most exciting moment in this episode, which is to eat the food that both Shivani and Neela cook. Okay, so first I'll start off with this special drink that they told me they will make for their guests. Every time when people come to their house, they will serve them this refreshing lime juice, right?
Yeah, it's actually like a, I guess you could call it a lime refresher. My mom makes it with mint.
Ginger and mint.
Yeah, mint, salt, ginger, and just a little bit of cumin because all of these ingredients kind of
So
aid
it's
with
very
digestion.
refreshing and appetizing.
Yeah, so it's just served when guests.
Very, very nice. I can taste the salt, but it brings out the sweetness as well.
Yep.
Everything is very balanced, and the mint leaf actually makes it very refreshing. Wow, very, very nice. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Can you bring us through the food that you both cooked just now?
Sure. The first thing over here that you have is called Aloo Paratha, which is made very painstakingly by my mom. It's
It's called stuffed paratha
Yeah,
and
it says-
stuffed with potatoes.
Yeah, it's like a stuffed potato flatbread. So the outside is like a dough that's stuffed with a mashed potato filling, and it's seasoned
potato
with a
has
lot of
lot
spices.
of spices and also coriander.
Yeah.
And the best part of it is that it consists of the wholemeal flour instead of plain flour. So we kept the portion is of 80% of wholemeal flour and only 20% is plain flour.
Yeah, and then it was pan fried with a little bit of olive oil and butter.
Yeah, and
So
I
we
saw
keep
how you
yeah.
knead the
So we
dough,
kept
right?
the very minimum amount of oil. So it's all the healthier version of cooking.
The second one is a cucumber raita, which is essentially just a cucumber yogurt dip or like a side dish that you eat along with your meal to cool everything down, especially when the rest of the things are spicy. Yeah.
And we have made it interesting by tempering it with cumin seeds and mustard seeds. So it adds color and flavor both
Yeah.
with the chili.
And the last thing is a saffron and turmeric rice that my mom has seasoned with some other spices, but very gently, a bay leaf, a little bit of butter, very simple,
And
just
roasted
like,
cashews.
yeah, and the roasted cashews at the end to make it a bit more indulgent and give it some texture.
The dishes that they made just now, I learned a lot of new things. Like even the rice, I never thought that I could cook from a pot. Can I tuck in? I can't wait. Curry with tofu is so nice. Now I'm gonna try the yogurt cucumber dip. Actually, I'm never a fan of yogurt, but this is really very nice. I think especially when you dip it together with the, can I call this prata?
Yes,
Yeah.
stuffed paratha. So there is a difference between paratha and paratha. So paratha is from the plain flour and there's a lot of beating process. So it's consists
Kneading.
more of oil. And it's from plain flour rather than this is the healthier one.
What do you think that she should improve in her cooking?
I think everything is fine. It is just that she cannot cook under pressure. So if you have set the time that you have to do within half an hour, like she will get a bit confused.
Get stressed out, yeah. Yeah. Like I think cooking is a pleasure for me. It's a joy. So I like to take my own time in the kitchen.
And she is too perfectionist, like 100%.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to let go 5%.
Yeah, that's like you as well. Yeah. I get it from someone.
Yeah.
It's not my father.
Shall we just cheers to Mother's
Yes,
Day?
absolutely.
Cheers to all the mothers.
Okay guys, we have come to the end. I really like this program a lot because it really touched my heart when I can see the children and the mother cook together hand in hand so peacefully in the kitchen. Thank you Neela and Shivani for attending the first episode of Cook for Mom. We have very nice sponsors that wants to give you a lot of gifts. So from B.I.G Wine, they are giving you 2 bottles of wine. And Kelture Aveda is actually a place that you can pamper your hair. They are giving you vouchers.
Thank you.
And also from Prima, they're giving you a lot of flour.
We love it.
Which will last us for lifetime.
Yeah, we'll use it to make more and more of these flatbreads.
We also enjoyed the whole process of all these preparations right from beginning.
We did.
In fact, we did all the supermarket grocery shopping and chopped here and did the preparations from the scratch, which everybody enjoyed over here.
Yeah.
And this kind of cooking brings the family members bonding so neat together. So
In
that is the
essence,
whole-
food brings
Food brings
family
family
together,
members together.
We do.
One more time, we cheers. to
Anything
Mother's
is
Day.
pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yay!
Thank you. See you in episode 2. Bye.